Under the theme Climate-Sensitive Microeconomics, Rethinking Growth in Africa's Natural Resources, the high-level gathering focused on how governments can better measure and manage natural resources such as forests, water and minerals within national budgets and economic frameworks.
Integrating climate risk and natural capital into our macroeconomic frameworks is not only an academic exercise, it is a massive de-risking strategy for private investment that is so much needed.
The symposium supports the objective of the Pan-African Finance Ministers Forum for Climate Action and contributes directly to the Helsinki Principle 4 of the Coalition of Finance Ministers of Climate Action, which emphasizes integrating climate change into microeconomic policy and public financial management.
It is in this context that natural capital accounting and climate-sensitive macroeconomic modeling become indispensable tools for policymakers. They allow us to better understand the true value of our natural assets, the costs of environmental degradation, and the economic trade-offs of policy choices.
The Vice-Chancellor of Makerere University, Professor Barnabas Nawangwe, highlighted the critical role universities play in advancing research and developing models that guide evidence-based climate policy. He emphasizes that academic institutions must lead innovation and collaborative research efforts to support collective climate change mitigation across the continent.
Our role is to do research and get information, get researched information to support policy development by government, to support even the implementation. We can also be participating in implementation and advising on the best implementation. That's why we have created the Economic Modeling Center.
The Minister of State for Environment, Beatrice Anywa, underscored the importance of carbon credits as a tool to champion climate action while unlocking economic opportunities to African countries.
Carbon credit, it needs to be explained further to the ordinary Ugandans. I'm happy as a country we could not engage in carbon credit until we put the legal regime in place. Protection should start from down up, rather than concentrating those who want to get more, even governments. But on the other side, I employ that we need a legal regime around all these interventions.
At the symposium, the Center of Excellence for African Climate-Sensitive Microeconomic Modeling was launched. The center is expected to facilitate specialized programs and research in climate-related disciplines, equipping policymakers with the tools needed to align economic growth with environmental sustainability.
The finance ministers was able to get us a fund to start a center of excellence for Africa climate-sensitive macro modeling. So it is a regional hub which is going to be funded through the coalition of finance ministers, and we are going to be funding especially the public officers, the planners, the finance officers on how to integrate climate concerns in their models.
Saddam Mobale, UBC News, Kampala.